Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you might be watching this. Welcome back to yet another Zima Walk and Talk. We're up in the 40s now, I believe. Happy to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're crushing the game. And right, yeah, what a day, what a week that we've been exploring. But yeah, we've been making it happen nonetheless. And yeah, we're grateful for yet another day. Emphasis on grateful. It's actually been very productive these past few weeks, which is nice. We're getting more rest, drinking more water. Now we're eating different. Up! And yeah, we're on a new plan. Making it happen. Jumping back into action. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Just like he said it. No, but in all seriousness, we're dreaming. We're gonna make it happen, and no stops in between. Now I'm curious how this audio sounds, because a couple vlogs had a terrible audio, so we'll see. Left. But yeah, today on Zima's Walk and Talk, we're gonna be talking about gratitude. And things that come along with gratitude, what it requires, what it takes, because I think all of us from time to time need a good reminder of gratitude. A little story time. I was out in DR and there was a around the general population while I was there, I did sense a lot of contentment around the country, and it was something that I hadn't seen in a long time when it came to like a personality type, I guess you can say, on how people live their life in relation to how people live their life in relation to how they view life. It seemed as if what people got in the day was actually more than they could ever ask for. And very, very polar opposite from what we see in America, which was quite relieving, to say the least, because that's all we get here is people striving for more, materialism, people wanting the latest and greatest, people wanting more, like materially, physically. But really, there's no limit, right, to what you can possess. And that's one of the weaknesses that we experience, is the fact that we can't have everything. It's kind of a nice reminder of our situation. We can't have everything, so it's actually physically impossible to achieve everything that we want. So as I was out there in DR, there's many people who didn't have, the highest paying jobs. They made do with what they had. They're either trying to go to school to get a degree in something, or just getting work that, paid the bills so they could just live their life. But like I said, there was this energy, this constant state of gratitude throughout the country that I noticed. And I was on both sides. I was in Miches, which is on kind of the northeastern part of Dominican Republic, and then I was towards the middle in Jarabacoa. I went to the capital, so I saw different areas, but like overall, everyone typically was the same. So as someone coming from America, seeing these personality types and realizing that these people live in a third world country, they took what they got and essentially just took everything they had at face value and went on through their day, and then the next day was whatever the next day brought. So there never was a moment of oh, I'm missing out on this, or I'm less fortunate, or those kinds of little things that we see here a lot in the States is, I don't have this, I don't have that. But shouldn't the question rather be, how can I be grateful for the things I have right now? How can I show appreciation for what I do have in the moment? Those moments, those occasions, those circumstances allow you to grow in ways that you wouldn't be able to otherwise. So when it comes down to it, there's many ways that you can go about your business. There's a limit to how much money you don't have. But then there's no limit to how much money you could have. There's no limit to how many things you can have in your house. There's no limit to how big your house can be. So who's to say that having a bigger house is going to make you a better person, or having a bigger house is going to make you feel better about yourself? Okay, it might make you feel better for a few seconds, a couple minutes, a few months, a few years maybe, but wouldn't it be better to appreciate what you do have now? Let's say you're on your journey, your entrepreneurial journey. You're seeing things, you're figuring out things, you're trying to justify this hardcore lifestyle that involves you being in debt, broke, whatever it might be. And you're working hard to make ends meet, to fulfill that dream of yours. Because then, when you have that appreciation at your lowest, when you're at your highest, or as you're growing, you will never be without. And that's what I see as being one of the keys to finding that true success within yourself. Finding that true success within yourself is being able to recognize where you are right now. Not just location, but being able to see all those things that you have in this moment, and really just having a deep gratitude for how you've gotten to this point, even if you're struggling right now, how you've gotten to this point, and how the people around you, the people that you've been following, the mentors, coaches that you have helped you get to this point, and just really soaking that in. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, Nejan, I'll do it when I get there. I'll be grateful when I get to that point. Well, you can say that. But if you're not grateful now, how can you expect to be grateful in the future? It's just not how the math works. You got to be grateful now. Create that routine, that trait within yourself, that ability to stop sometimes and appreciate the things around you. And then when the time comes, when you are out there, then you can take those moments. Let's say you do have the car you wanted. You do have the house you wanted. Even if you don't, you can still stop and take in the moment at face value. You can appreciate everything that you have. You can truly have gratitude for everything that you have and everyone who's helped you along the way and everything that has helped you to get to where you are at this point. And that starts with you today. That starts with you being able to recognize the things that have helped you to get you where you need to be. So the next time you're moaning and groaning about not having X, Y, and Z, not having the car you want, not having whatever that you want, remember that today you can be grateful. Today, you can see everything that has helped you get to this point. You can see today what you need to be happy about, what you need to be appreciative for, because those are what are going to help you endure anything that comes your way, help you to endure any tests, to get over any obstacles, any mental challenges even, because the way the system is set up, it's actually designed to fail, to make you fail rather. Come on. And when you don't have the right ingredients, the right tools, the right methodologies, the right strategies to counter those attacks, to counter those challenges, to counter those just systematic failures, you put yourself in a world of hurt. So have that. Start building those strategies. Start leveling up your ability to take on any challenge that comes your way, because you are an unstoppable force. You have the ability to keep going. You just need to find that within you. You just need to find that power within you. I always think about superheroes, and I think about superheroes, and I think about when, in Spider-Man, what was that? The first one was Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales. He didn't believe that he had the ability to use his powers, or didn't have control over his powers. And Peter B. Parker was telling him, he's like, all you just need to do is do this, this, and that. And he's like, I don't know what to do. And then all the other Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Spider-Noir, I was just telling him, you have to get up every time you come out. And it was frustrating. He couldn't figure it out. And he didn't know how to figure it out. And it wasn't until he was leaving, because he's so frustrated, so stressed out, and so discouraged, that he left the room using his powers. And he was just upset with himself that he didn't see himself as powerful as he thought he was. And then, towards the end of the movie, he uses his power. He finds that groove within himself. He finds that rhythm within himself to use his power, to control it, to utilize it in a way that's beneficial for himself, all around, and all the people around him. And it's those moments where you can really, really self-analyze where you're at. You can really figure out, okay, where do I need to make adjustments? What am I not doing absolutely right? What am I doing that I could do better? And those moments will take you way further than anything else in this world. So have that appreciation, have that humility, have that appreciation, have that gratitude, because it'll take you places that you would never imagine it. It takes work, it takes practice, it takes skill to continue to do that. And sometimes we get lost in the trenches. Sometimes we get lost in our own brain. Our own thoughts actually fight against us when we're trying to go about whatever journey that we're going through. So I encourage you, keep trying, because the worst thing you could do is give up. And if you do give up, that's okay. That's on you. And if it's just not in your wheelhouse, that's fine. I won't dog you. But in any case, you're doing great regardless. And there's so many things ahead of you. There's so many great things that you have in front of you that are waiting for you. So go take it. Take it by the what is it? Ears? Horns. Take it by the horns. I know those phrases, right? Anyway, we'll leave it there for today's Emo Walk and Talk. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I love making these Emo Walk and Talks. It allows me to talk about things and not get negative feedback all the time. But in any case, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you like this, go and click the like button and subscribe, and comment something that you're going to apply today, something that you're going to try out, something that you want to do specifically, or comment something that you want me to talk about on this podcast, because I love hearing your thoughts and your opinions, and we'll get everyone dialed in. And if you liked it that much, go ahead and share it with someone who also might find value, because we want to make sure everyone's dialed in for success. But yeah, in any case, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure your dog gets walked. Make sure you drink enough water. Make sure you get enough rest. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time on Zemo Walk and Talk. Peace.